Hey everybody, Gary Schwary here with your Wednesday Widget of Wisdom. And here's today's quote. It's from author Mindy Hale. And what Mindy says is, here's a glorious thought. You don't have to settle ever. Not in life, not in love, not in your career, not anywhere. And so it got me to thinking. I said, have you ever had one of those nights where you've tried to fall asleep and you just can't? You toss and turn all night. No matter what position you get in, you just can't do it. And because you're frustrated and you don't want to wait it out, you're impatient, so you go ahead and you take yourself to the couch, and even though you know that's a recipe for a bad back and a stiff neck the next morning, you go ahead and settle for what's on the couch, and you eventually fall asleep. When if you had just been patient and worked through it, and stayed in that big, comfortable bed of yours, not only would you have had more of a quality sleep, but you wouldn't have the residual bad back and stiff neck the next morning. So here's what I believe. I believe that too many of us settle in our lives, okay? Not just in business, but not just in personal lives as well. And the things that are going smooth, things will be going really smooth for you, and all of a sudden you have this speed bump or this inconvenience or anything, and immediately a lot of us look for the easy way out. And we don't want to put out the effort to stay on course, to stay on the road. So what we do is we go, okay, this is the better way, so I'll settle with what I have here, and we end up justifying that in our lives. And the tragedy of that is that we sell ourselves short. And if we had only believed enough and taken the extra step, the extra yard, or gone the extra mile, we not only would never have settled, but we'd find much higher levels of success in our life, both business and personal. I liken it to the ride at Disneyland called Space Mountain. If you've never been on the ride, it's a fabulous roller coaster with many different turns and bumps that you don't know they're coming because the ride is in the dark. And while you're waiting in line for an hour or two to get on this ride, there are at least 3 to 5 chicken eggs that are waiting for people that want to bail out. And you'd be blown away at how many people end up going to these chicken exits because they have no desire to put out the effort to get on the ride itself. So here's what you have to ask yourself, okay? How many times are you going to settle for less in your life? How many times are you going to stop believing in your self-worth? My advice to you today is start believing in every bit of your self-worth and never settle for anything less than what you deserve. Start believing that you deserve everything you have and more. Once you realize that settling is not an option and you're ready to work for what you deserve instead of bailing out and settling, then you will truly appreciate the voyage that life has in store for you. That's my message for you today. I hope you enjoyed it. Enjoy the ride. I'll see you out there.